So if you're wondering how I got these bomb brows, you should just keep on watching.
Yeah. I was finna write a song about how I've been hella stressed, but I looked in your eyes and noticed I'm hella blessed.
Hey everyone, it is me, Ishana. So I think I'm going to start a segment called Saturdays with Ishana. What is it going to entail? I think I'm just gonna bring you along, maybe like vlogs, maybe something that I just feel like chatting about, or something that came up. I'm not really sure, but I like the way it sounds. So just follow along. We're figuring out everything together. We're learning together. It's a journey. It's a process. So just wanted to throw that in there to you guys. If you haven't, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Naturally Hair for You. This video is going to be on my eyebrows. A highly requested video with my eyebrows. I usually, okay, so thing is, I normally start with my eyebrows, but I wanted to have like a face done. And this is also a chance for me to see if I actually like doing my eyebrows first, then doing my face, or doing my face first and then doing my eyebrows. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. Fun fact, I have sweaty palms. So if you ever see like me having like a tissue on my hand, it's because I have sweaty palms. And it's called hyperhidrosis. And it really doesn't have to be because like I'm nervous or anything. Like my hands normally just sweat. Bear with me on that. But let's just jump in. So normally, I used to get my eyebrows threaded, and my eyebrows used to be a whole lot thicker than this. I think after going there for so long, it just, I don't know, my eyebrows just started thinning. So I stopped doing that. I've done wax maybe one time in my life and I broke out, so we don't do wax. Cleaning my eyebrows up. I just use simple tweezers. And I clean up where I think needs to be cleaned up, that looks out of place. Another napkin. I've also actually been using something new on my eyebrows. I've been using this Anastasia Beverly Hills dip brow gel. And I think I am in love because that thing. But to start out, I do like using this Wet n Wild, what is it? UltimateBrow Retractable Brow Pencil. So it has an angle on it, as you can see. You just twist it up and it comes out at an angle. Oh, there goes some hair. So it comes out like this. I get it in the color, what is this? Medium brown. I like to just go ahead and outline my eyebrows with it. So we're going to go like so. So as I outline, I'm also going to like kind of fill in a little bit, but just follow along with me. And I try to give myself like, I just fill it in, but also give myself just a little bit more eyebrow. I kind of like thick eyebrows. So, and it works for my face. So, I like this little highlight part right here. And this is part out a little bit too much, but we're gonna clean all that up. And I don't really do too much on top because I like the gradient look. So I don't really have to fill in that too much. I'm gonna go in with this brow gel. And it just kind of, it builds on to what you have already. And it just makes it look more natural to me. I'll definitely leave the links down below. But I just like to go ahead and, so you see how I didn't have anything there? and you just fill it in. So I like to use this to kind of brush in whatever places I may not have gotten with the pencil. And I like to outline my eyebrows before I blend them out, just to kind of give me an idea of what they're looking like. So I like to go in with this Pro Concealer from L.A.Girl. This color happens to be Almond. So we're gonna just take this angled brush, one of my favorites, and it has the blending brush at the bottom of it. So I'm gonna take the angled brush, bring some concealer up, go just like so, and I'm gonna go under my eyebrow. And then you're just gonna drag that concealer down. And just bring it down, pull away from it. And you see that? And then normally, I don't know, I've been changing it up sometimes, but I normally wouldn't go in with the highlighter that I use at the bottom on the top. But lately, that's been kind of my look. Usually, I would go in with my Black Radiance, which is the tinted moisturizer that I use. So that way, you don't really get that highlight look. But sometimes I may mix it with the concealer and the tinted. And just take a little bit off the top. And then I'm going to go in. And you got to be careful with going in on top because you don't want to end up going into the eyebrow. So what I do is I start a little bit above it, like that, and then work my way down to make sure that I'm not going into the eyebrow too much. So it go like so. And this just makes the eyebrow more of a focus point on your face. And then I definitely have to be careful at the end of my eyebrow, just because that's usually where I filled in a lot more. So you want to make sure you don't take off that eyebrow. And then just like at the bottom, I'm going to pull up with that concealer and tinted moisturizer. Pull up. Because I don't want too much of that highlight sitting there, which is another reason why I normally do my eyebrows first. So that way, if there's any like highlight still sitting there, I can go in with the foundation or tinted moisturizer and ooh, y'all see that? Oh, my hands. But yeah, I usually like to just do my eyebrows first, so that way if there is any extra highlight that I don't like, I can just blend that out with the foundation. You see it's kind of dark, so we're going to blend that out. So start from the front. And I think, yeah, I like to start from the front. And I'll go like this and start working my way to the back. You want it to look like hairs. You don't, like, I don't mind people knowing, like, that I did my eyebrows and that I filled them in. But I also don't like it to look too dark. Like, that is just, it's not a thing for me. So I will blend this out as long as I need to get the desired look. You see now, it's starting to look like hairs all the way through and not like only filled in and only darkness. But you also want to make sure you don't get it to come out of the eyebrow. So keep it up and then like this. And make it go back in the direction that it's going. And then at the end piece, because I do fill in a little bit more back here, I have to be careful not to take too much off. And I like usually, like you can see, some people don't like this. I kind of like it just to kind of see the line of where it came from. And then usually I may like pat in the front to give it more of that gradient look. Like I don't want it to look too, I don't know. I just don't think eyebrows should look like that. It should look boxy in the front and dark in the front. Like that just isn't a look to me, which is just my preference. And if you ever feel like, you know, your outline might be gone a little bit after doing that, I'll usually go back in and just, like after, maybe if I took the concealer and went too far in, I'll go in and outline it again, just to make it look a little bit more defined. And that is an eyebrow. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one off camera, and I'll come back and show you both of them. But this is the beginning of this one. Of course, I'm gonna tweeze a little bit and then come back. Okay, this is the final product. We got both eyebrows. And you know, most people say they don't like their eyebrows to look like twins, but I think I do a darn good job with my eyebrows. Sisters, cousins, twins, whatever you want to call them. But
When we kiss, that thing go ring,